raise the gas tax and leave road decisions to Richmond. Jerry Kilgore's plan uses extra state dollars, not tax increases, to jumpstart projects. He'll widen 66 and give more control to local communities. That's why business groups in Northern Virginia endorse Jerry Kilgore.
I'm Jerry Kilgore, candidate for governor, and my campaign sponsored this ad.
What are you doing?
We got you from America. Now we own you.
When innocence is lost, one federal agent will risk everything.
I'm making you the lead on a case.
I need to look like a mail-order bride.
To see that justice is found.
You are under arrest!
Academy Award winner Mira Sorvino and Donald Sutherland in an explosive mini-series event.
Human trafficking is the business of the future.
Only on Lifetime. Check your local listings.
Jen and Vince sitting in a tree right now on Access Hollywood.
Figure seize the moment, you know. Kissing, dancing. She met his mom. We'll show you the romantic rendezvous spot.
It was nice. Perfectly happy or hopelessly split. We'll tell you how Nick and Jess are spending their 3rd anniversary.
I'm only here to talk about the movie tonight.
Whether they're enemies or not, only we know why Paris and Nicole have already reunited.
It's much more affordable and it looks great.
And Paris's $4,000 look, how you can get it for 1/10 of the price.
You bloody little genius. It's only here. From Broadway to the big screen. Your first look at The Producers.
I'm sorry. Caught in a controversy, Charlize takes a stand. I don't want people to die, and I don't want animals to die.
They were yelling and screaming at him to lay down.
A frightening arrest is made in the lost burglary case.
And 3 more incredible lost secrets found.
You sure about that?
I'm here with the star of the night, the one and only Madonna.
Light, camera, access.
Jennifer Aniston and Double V, kissing, dancing, meeting his mom. Whoa, heavy stuff. And making the cover of People magazine in the process. Hi, everyone. I'm Billy Bush. I like this couple.
I like them as a couple, too. Vince Vaughn, Double V. I like that, too. Hi, everybody. I'm Nancy O'Dell. And yes, by the looks of it, Jennifer has bounced back in a big way. With a smiling Jennifer on the cover and the headline, Hot New Romance, it's official. Jen and Vince are a couple.
I think there's definitely a romance going on there.
Jen has been single for 10 months now, following the breakup of her marriage to Brad Pitt.
These are 2 people who clearly now feel it's okay to be out in public and showing their affection.
And People magazine's guru, Larry Hackett, isn't kidding. Jen and her breakup co-star were openly kissing all over Chicago.
Possibly chosen a different title.
Well, you know,
The timing is really
figure
something.
seize the moment, you know. Jen and Vince met on the set and have denied being a couple ever since.
Nothing wrong with having pretty girls around. Always make the day go faster.
I know we're not dating, but she's a lovely girl.
Right.
You know, People magazine said that you and Vince were straight making out.
Oh. Oprah. But Vince was undaunted by the constant tabloid speculation.
No, I don't take it personal. You know, people are trying to sell papers.
And the magazines are selling now. On October the 11th, Jen flew 1,800 miles from a magazine photo shoot in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, to be with Vince in Chicago, where the two were reportedly spotted kissing and making out at the Holiday Club bar.
They come in at the very end of the night, usually, so it's no one really bothers them.
2 days later, the pair was seen kissing at the legendary Chicago steakhouse, Gibson's. On Friday, October the 14th, with Jen sitting on Vince's lap, the pair was once again sharing a kiss as they strolled around Lake Forest, where Vince grew up, and later had lunch with his mom and stepdad.
And that's something that people do when they feel generally that it's a serious thing, and it's someone you want to meet, and you're happy about it. You're proud you're with somebody. You want to show them, hey, this is my mom, this is where I'm from, this is my life.
Saturday, People reports the pair was snuggling and reading the morning papers on her hotel terrace. Today, they're back in Los Angeles. Vince at the newly renovated Friars Club, where his friend and Swingers co-star Jon Favreau is hosting. And tomorrow, Jen will co-host Couture Cares, a benefit for breast cancer in Bel Air.
Perfect, fun, romance, estranged, split. It's another chapter of People versus Us Weekly, with Jessica and Nick as the collateral damage. People touting marital bliss, while the more salacious Us Weekly coming up with a very different story. The tabloid quotes Jackass star Bam Margera, who says that Simpson already left Lachey just days after returning from an Italian vacation.
It was nice. It was nice.
But Nick, sans Jessica, last weekend said it was a much-needed trip.
Get away from the madness for a little bit. Yeah, it was nice.
And more getting away for Jess, who we now know will spend the couple's 3rd anniversary next week without her husband on a 10-day trip in Africa for Operation Smile. Now later, more from the people who sell those magazines, the continuing saga of Paris Hilton, and why her ex-fiancé was escorted out of this fashion show. That is later. But first, Tim Vincent's been chatting away with Madonna, haven't you, Tim?
Yes, I have, and I'm not about to stop. Tomorrow I will sit down with her for a huge interview here in New York. But last night, at the screening of a new documentary, it was time to get acquainted. Whenever Madonna steps out, count on screaming fans. And a fabulous outfit. I just want to get a feel of what you're wearing. Not a feel, literally. But what? Oh, it's my dreams come true. So what are you wearing tonight?
Gucci, Gautier and Dolce & Gabbana. I'm a bit mixed up. Shh, don't tell the designers.
Or for that matter, Madonna's 9-year-old super trendy daughter, Lourdes, who was not at the premiere. Lourdes is such a fashion icon in her own right now.
I hope so. She was trying on hair pieces and hats as I left the house, so...
Really?
Yeah.
So do you guide her in what she wears, or is she at an age where she just says, I want to wear this?
She doesn't need my guidance when it comes to fashion, so she doesn't really listen to me.
But everyone listens to Madame M in her documentary. I'm going to tell you a secret, which is an intimate look at her recent tour.
Can you tap dance for me today? Keep him in our harem.
The 47-year-old is incredibly limber, but Madonna tells me ever since her riding accident, she's not the same.
Since I pulled off my horse, I have not been very flexible. I haven't been doing yoga for 2 months. Over 2 months, actually. I've become very stiff.
You know, it is shrink wrap, so I don't want to offend anybody.
No offense taken. We were with the Valentino-clad Kim Cattrall as she debuted her new sensual coffee table book, Sexual Intelligence. And if the cover is any indication of what's inside, I'll take 2.
That's not my Mr. Valentino. That's my mom and dad. Let's talk about sex.
And if you'd rather watch the movie than read the book, now you can. Kim's turned the book into a documentary airing on HBO November 15th.
Can we develop a kind of sexual intelligence?
I just heard this movie's great.
And I like to kiss and I like to bang. Whoa.
Love was in the air as Courtney Cox and David Arquette joined Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr., who brought along his new wife, Susan Levin, at the Hollywood premiere of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Did Val already go down the line? Yeah. Does he seem in his right mind?
Well, mostly, after he went across the street to get something to eat.
I was hungry. I wanted to get a pizza.
Nothing new there. That's what he did before our kissing scene.
What? No.
There's that kissing scene again.
I know that's silly because there's a lot of groping in the film as well. Why not go on about the groping? And you saw Michelle, right?
That would be his lovely co-star, Michelle Monaghan.
I play a gay detective in this film, but a friend of mine said that I dropped out of character when I hugged her. And I'm not ashamed to say that. Okay, I failed.
I'm guessing Charlize Theron would have the same effect, even though she's already spoken for. She and her boyfriend Stuart Townsend have been going strong for a few years, and while she broke news here that they have no plans to ever get married, she also told me that will not affect her decision to start a family. Are you thinking about, you know, and at some point, maybe motherhood or balancing all of that?
Definitely. I mean, it's something that I've always known in my life. I wanted...
Do you have that maternal thing?
Very much, yeah.
On a beautiful Toronto rooftop, Charlize Theron, who's been with boyfriend Stuart Townsend over 4 years now, talks candidly with me about her desire to start a family.
But I've never felt like I was in a rush for it, or because I think I kind of always knew that it will happen.
At the right time?
Yeah.
I don't want to shut down the mind. I just want to go to work.
It's an almost unrecognizable Charlize in her newest film, North Country, she plays a single mom fighting sexual harassment in the mines of northern Minnesota. Her performance is already generating Oscar buzz. That would be number 2 for Charlize, who already won for Monster.
I feel incredibly lucky with what's happened in my career.
Not lucky. You work
yes,
for it.
that's
I hate
true.
the word lucky.
You know what? You're not the first person to tell me that. Oprah just scolded me the other day for it. I'm sorry. I'm not lucky.
So not
I'm very blessed.
But not immune to criticism. In September, 6 AIDS organizations targeted Charlize, a PETA supporter, with an open letter they released on the internet. The AIDS activists are asking PETA supporters like yourself to withdraw your support because AIDS research can't be furthered without animal testing. What do you think about that?
Look, I'm for research. I don't want people to die, and I don't want animals to die. And I support both equally. And I think it's quite ludicrous to kind of say just because of one thing I can't support PETA.
And back to Baby Talk. Congratulations to Noah Wiley and his wife, Tracy.
They welcomed a daughter, Auden Wiley, 7 pounds, 7 ounces. That's the couple's second child.
Still to come. What has brought the feuding Paris and Nicole back together?
This is just another typical night for Paris Hilton.
And how you can get the Hilton look for less. Then, we might have a position for you. Your wait for the producers ends. It's only on Access.
As a matter of fact, we might have several positions for you.
But first,
during the arrest, some of the units deployed what's called less lethal force.
The police arrest the lost robbery suspect. Just 2 minutes away. Access Hollywood brought to you by Maybelline, New York. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Lashes too intense for the shy. New Intense XXL by Maybelline, New York. 2 steps of microfiber lengthened to the max. Now build 10 times the volume. X-rated lashes. Do you dare? New Intense XXL.
Okay, the world's greatest celeb magazine has just arrived. Over. It's packed with news, features, photo scoops, and world exclusives. It's out every week and it's on the newsstand now. I'm going in for my copy. Copy? Okay, magazine. First for celebrity news.
Long ago, nature had this big idea. Bring 8 vegetables together into a single bottle. This powerful source of vitamins and minerals awakened our bodies, inspired our minds, helping us even today to evolve and improve. A juice so alive with vegetable nutrition, it changes how we live and to how we thrive. V8 100% vegetable juice. Don't just live, thrive.
Michael Chiklis was honored with the Best of the Best Humanitarian Award for his work with the Children's Life-Saving Foundation at the Rob Report Best of the Best Los Angeles event.
Tomorrow, after an all-new ER, November 28, 1992, a University of Maryland student is shot to death in his Bethesda home.
I don't believe he knew what was going to happen to him.
Was he silenced by his friends? Cold Case, tomorrow on News 4 at 11.
I'm Tim Kaine, candidate for governor. My campaign sponsored this ad because we can't just tax and pave our way out of traffic. Runaway development makes traffic problems worse. Jerry Kilgore wants to raise taxes and take school money for roads. That won't solve our problem. I'll give your community more power to stop out-of-control development that increases traffic, and I'll stop legislators from raiding road funds for other programs. My plan cuts waste and reduces traffic congestion.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Learn the risk factors. Get healthy for life. And schedule a mammogram today. A message from NBC4 and Washington Hospital Center's Living Well with Cancer campaign.
She's bluffing. Gun's only got 1 bullet. She ain't gonna waste it.
Ow! Last week, lost cast member Josh Holloway, who plays Sawyer, found himself in the middle of some real-life drama when he and his wife were robbed at gunpoint in their home. Today, 2 men were arrested after a confrontation with police. That is reality. Now back to fantasy as we uncover another huge lost clue. Our lost, obsessed producers found it way back in last year's episode 3. Look closely as Walt walks among the plane's wreckage. Right there, the now famous Dharma logo, which is currently all over the hatch, is smack dab on the torn fuselage. But what does this mean? Was Flight 815 meant to crash on this spooky island? We think so.
You're the company for an 8-piece dark meat combo.
Now on the last episode, we met Hurley's rotten boss at Mr. Cluck's. Well, nothing slips by us. That same character was introduced in Season 1 as Locke's boss at the box company.
You sure about that?
Oh, yeah, we're sure. You might have a goatee and a little longer hair, but that's you.
Doctor, my husband is not dead.
Everyone thought Survivor Rose was nuts when she told Dr. Jack last season her husband Bernard was still alive. But by golly, she was right.
Hi. Back where you guys, where you came from, is there a woman named Rose there?
Last week, we finally met the missing spouse. Bernie's been amongst the other 23 survivors hiding out in another Dharma hatch. Now, on tonight's Lost.
Let's go. We're leaving now.
What do you mean we're leaving?
Your buddy ran off into the jungle.
Mike goes on the hunt for his missing son, but before he ventures out, he's warned about another jungle mystery.
Why don't you head in, then? That's where all the fruit is on our side.
We don't go that way.
Why?
Because that's where they come from.
2 minutes till Paris and Nicole's reunion. At the same bash last night, so what's the reason they're back together? Then,
Okay. We want to put it on Broadway.
Broadway! Only on Access, the producers. First look.
This is it!
And who had a little too much of the bubbly? Don't miss this moment.
Morning, Cam.
Morning, Bob. Good morning, Scott Tissue.
Can everyone hear me?
Just barely. Great, let's get started.
You guys.
Scott Tissue's gone soft. With Scott Extra Soft, it's softer and has as many sheets as 3 rolls of the competition.
Yes, I'm hearing that.
Wow! This is really soft.
Yes. New guy.
Scott Extra Soft Tissue. Common sense on a roll.
We've all had a favorite book that's touched our lives. Join me and NBC's Jane Hansen for the first annual Quill Book Awards, hosted by Brian Williams.
Sunday night at midnight here on NBC4.
Turn a page on your life. Read a book.
Smile.
Elizabethtown gets 2 thumbs up and 4 stars.
You will not defeat me.
The date night movie of the year.
You're great, Claire.
I like you.
Elizabethtown. Rated PG-13. Now play.
Clearance time at your Toyota dealer continues with great deals on remaining 05s, like Sienna with seating for up to 8, or the versatile Highlander with optional 3rd row seat, both with a big $1,000 cash back from Toyota. Or pick a fuel-efficient RAV4 with the Star Safety System Standard and get $500 cash back. Don't miss this Toyota clearance event. Toyota, now that's moving you forward.
Listen at work to Washington's #1 at work station, 97.1 Wash FM.
The Washington International Horse Show is coming to MCI Center October 25th through 30th. Come see the excitement of Olympic caliber competition and thrilling exhibitions. A portion of the proceeds will be donated to NBC4's Camp for Kids.
Oh, Cinderella the Ferret, certainly feeling the love these days. Paris Hilton's Simple Life co-star Nicole Richie, not so much. But if you think that means there is no way they will reunite, well, think again. Nicole arrives at about 9:30 last night. Paris Hilton makes her appearance 1 hour later. Arriving separately to the T-Mobile Sidekick 2 Special Edition launch party, along with Misha Barton, Desperate Gardener Jesse Metcalf, and the Pussycat Dolls.
I'm only here to talk about the movie tonight. Thanks.
And the night before, Nicole Richie wasn't talking about Paris Hilton at her Kids in America movie premiere. But in November's Jane magazine, when asked if the 2 former friends will ever reconcile, she says, quote, "We haven't really been friends in probably about 2 years. No, not at this point."
Where the hell are we?
Now, Nicole and Paris are still contractually obligated to do another season of The Simple Life, and we have learned that even though Fox will not air it, Nicole and Paris have already begun shooting season number 4 of The Simple Life, although not shooting together. The production company feels they can still sell the show to another network. While Paris vamped on the runway at the To Be Free fashion show, showing off for her new beau, Stavros Niarchos, in the front row, her ex-fiancé, Paris Lasses, tried to get a seat, but was escorted out. In our Maybelline New York beauty statement, how to get Paris Hilton's looks look.
This is just another typical night for Paris Hilton out clubbing, yet she's wearing a $4,000+ outfit.
We conducted our own style investigation on Paris's sleek look. Exhibit A, her Dolce & Gabbana dress. It's about $1,500.
They only made 3 in white. Paris got one of them.
Exhibit B, expensive accessories. This Gucci bag is over $1,300. Add in the Christian Louboutin pumps for $550, and already you're almost to $3,400.
That's not even including the jewelry from our own private collection.
So is it possible to get the look at a practical price? This is also a sexy, shiny dress, but it's from Mall Store BB. The small purse and Ralph Lauren doctor bag are from discount chain Loehmann's.
The silver strappy shoes are from Aldo at $70.
For a plush jewelry look, you can find bargains at boutiques, like this necklace from So Good in LA.
You don't need the big diamond earrings.
It's not precisely Paris, but for a fashion fix, our project paid off, ringing up for 10 times less, $345.
It's much more affordable, and it looks great.
Tomorrow on Access Hollywood, Vince and Jen, Hollywood's new power couple, out on the town. We've got them. And it was one of Hollywood's biggest celebrity breakups ever. Now, which male superstar is desperately trying to win his woman back? Then, the wait is over. Access has a new home. 10 years in the making. Our extreme makeover unveiled. Which major mystery star christens our new stage? Tomorrow on Access Hollywood. The impressive set of The Producer, starring Matthew Broderick and Nathan Lane. The big screen version of Mel Brooks' Broadway musical, which pulled in a record 12 Tony Awards, hits theaters December 16th. But today, warm up your jazz hands, folks. We've got the only access.
I want everything I've ever seen in the movies. All we have to do is find the worst play ever written.
Broderick and Lane reprise their roles as Leo Bloom and Max Bialystock, scam artists who try to get rich by intentionally producing a flop.
Springtime for Hitler.
Added for the big screen version, Will Ferrell as the over-the-top Franz.
Mr. Bang, Mr. Boom, Mr. Bing Bang, Bing Bang Boom. Key change!
And Uma Thurman as the sexy Ula.
We might have a position for you. As a matter of fact, we might have several positions for you. I want you to know, my dear, that even though we're sitting down, we're giving you a standing ovation. Springtime for Hitler and Germany. Send me to the moon, you animal. I love you! Max, she's fantastic. I've never felt this way before.
Remember when Ula danced?
Yeah.
Ula, dance again!
God bless, sweet. If you keep moving! Who? You already had your toilet break. I'm not going into the toilet. I'm going into show business.
Okay, coming up, models.
Slow down, slow down.
Alcohol, and a bubble bath.
I'm in.
Reality TV at its finest. Next.
Wednesday means drama on NBC. First on E-Ring, U.S. soldiers held hostage in a foreign land. A hero will get them out.
Game's not over yet, sir.
Then on Martha's Apprentice, it's a run-in with the public.
It's very vulgar.
And Martha's not amused.
This is not a game.
And on Law & Order, a brutal gang and a conviction that's just as dangerous.
You're a dead man.
E-Ring, Martha's Apprentice, and Law & Order tonight on NBC.
Life is a series of choices between work or play, practical or impractical, asparagus or French fries.
But why settle for or when you can have and? At Safeway, we think food can be healthy and convenient, delicious and easy. Not just ingredients for meals, ingredients for life. Safeway.
You are a great champion. When you ran, the ground shook, the sky opened, and mere mortals parted.
The way to victory.
You think your horse can win?
My horse will beat every horse that shows up.
When you follow your dreams, anything is possible.
She's getting faster and faster.
You saying she should race?
Remember dreams. This one's chaos.
Get ready
It's a long shot, but why not us?
to believe in a miracle. Kurt Russell, Dakota Fanning. Dreamer, rated PG, starts this Friday.
News 4 at 11 with Jim Vance and Doreen Gensler, working for you.
Closed captioning and other considerations for Access Hollywood provided by...
I found love at a Kmart store. Dress up and scare the folks next door. I found love at a Kmart store. Boo, y'all.
New Dove cookies create a moment like no other. It's the only cookie with silky smooth Dove chocolate in every bite. New Dove cookies. My moment, my Dove.
Okay, the world's greatest celeb magazine has just arrived. Over. It's packed with news, features, photo scoops, and world exclusives. It's out every week, and it's on the newsstand now. I'm going in for my copy. Copy? Okay, magazine. First for celebrity news.
How can we trust Tim Kaine if he won't tell the truth? The Fairfax Chamber says Kaine lacks a clear transportation plan. Newspapers confirm Kaine wants to raise the gas tax and leave road decisions to Richmond. Jerry Kilgore's plan uses extra state dollars, not tax increases, to jumpstart projects. He'll widen 66 and give more control to local communities. That's why business groups in Northern Virginia endorse Jerry Kilgore.
I'm Jerry Kilgore, candidate for governor, and my campaign sponsored this ad.
Well, over the past 8 weeks, we have crossed America on a bus.
No working showers. I believe I owe you an apology.
Thanks, Billy. We visited